Hey, it's Lindsay Wendt, the Curvy Women's Health Coach and Fitness Trainer, and this is Curvy TV, the place to be to break free of all life's aches and pains and learn to be healthy without losing your curves. And this is Gabby Girl. She's going to be joining me today because she's a little attention hog. Today is Mini Class Monday, and we are going to be focusing on upper back pain, particularly in between your shoulder blades. Yes, exactly. There's a variety of reasons why you could be having upper back pain. Today we are going to be focusing on if it's because you have weak core muscles. That's one of the main reasons why you could be having upper back pain. So this mini class is going to take about 10 minutes, so make sure that you're in a place where you won't be disturbed, where you've got plenty of room to move around, and make sure that you've got either a mat or a nice comfy surface so that you can sit on. Exactly. I told you she's an attention hog. All right, let's get started. First things first, we are going to be doing a seated exercise from Pilates called Genie Arms and Spinal Twist. I'm going to do this from a couple different angles so that you can see me. Yes, I know, you're in my spot. You're in my spot. Thank you. All right, you can either have legs crossed if that's comfortable for you, or extended if that is comfortable, and I guess Gabby's going to join me. All right, I want you to pretend as though you are a puppet. Your puppet string go up through your spine up to the crown of your head, and I want you to pinch those strings, pulling yourself up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Fantastic. From here, I want you to have your arms one on top of the other as though you're a genie, okay? And then we are just going to twist from our rib cage only. I do not want your low back and hips to move, okay? Ribs only. I want you to twist over to the left as far as you can, nice and slow. You'll know if you're starting to get too far if your arms move before your ribs do, okay? We want the motion to originate from our ribs, so you'll notice it's not a huge movement. I can only get to about here before my arms want to go further, but my ribs don't want to go further, okay? And then we're just going to slowly rotate to the other side. This is a fantastic exercise for our transverse abdominis muscles, which is sort of like a corset set of muscles that go all the way around your spine and abdominals. And it's also a fantastic exercise for our obliques, the ones that help us to twist. Fantastic. I'm going to do one more. Excuse you, Gabby. I told you need to stay over there. Exactly. I'm going to do this one with my legs out in front of me because this one's a little bit harder. Nice strong core, seated up nice and tall, arms back and down, arms out in front of me, and I'm going to twist just until my ribs don't want to go any further, where arms want to go further but ribs do not. And I'm gonna rotate off to the other side. If it's a little bit hard to do with your arms out in front of you, you can also do this with arms across your chest. Fantastic. Next one is gonna be another seated exercise. Okay, this one, I want you to bend your knees so that your feet are about hip distance apart so that we're nice and stable. Again, sitting up as tall as you can. All right, if this feels like a good enough of a challenge for just your abdominal and core muscles, you can stay right here. If you're ready for more, I want you to have arms out in front of you, okay? If we're good here, then I want you to do a single arm fly, just opening out to the side, pinching back between your shoulder blades, using those upper back muscles. Good, coming back to the front. Another one out to the side. So this is boat pose. It occurs in both Pilates and yoga, so you've probably seen it before. Okay. Now, if it's a little bit too hard to do this with knees bent, a lot of people will have tight hip flexors. You can do this seated in a more comfortable position. The most important part is that we have a nice tall spine, strong abdominals, and core engaged here. If you're feeling good, then I want you to stay tall, but lean back just a couple of inches. Same thing. Doing that fly, single arm fly is sort of the more beginner intermediate modification. If you're good there, then we can do both arms. That's when it really gets tough because then you're gonna wanna hunch just a little bit, okay? Don't let yourself. Last exercise that we're gonna do today, I want you to bring one arm up and overhead. Still in boat pose. Bring the other one up and overhead. Now this one's going to be tough because a lot of people don't have the best shoulder mobility. So you are going to be tempted to arch to get yourself up there, because most people's shoulder mobility only goes to about here before they have to cheat and arch their back. I don't want you to do that. I want you to go as high as you can without arching your back, okay? I can lift all the way up, but many of you will not be able to, and that's okay. I only want you to go just to the end of your range. If you're good there, you can lift both arms up. Woo! Oh, there we're getting it. There we're getting into those deep transverse abdominal muscles. Fantastic. One more, and hold here for just 10 seconds. Good. Even leaning back if you want just a tiny bit of a challenge. Yes, I see you. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Woo! How was that, Gabby? How was that? So I'm Lindsay, and that was my mini class, and I hope you enjoyed it. Exactly. Now I want to hear from you. We've already heard from Gabby, but I want to hear from you. What was the one biggest takeaway from today's class, and how are you going to integrate it into your week? Head on over to the magical land of lindsaywendt.com and let me know. Heads up, I do not read the YouTube comments below, so you do have to go over to lindsaywendt.com to join in on the conversation. While you're there, sign up to become an exclusive member of the Curvy Club. You'll get videos just like this one sent to your inbox every other week, plus some lifestyle tips, tricks, and how-tos for how to stay healthy without losing your curves. And as if that wasn't enough, you'll also get some exclusive behind-the-scenes look as to what I'm up to, some live cook with me nights, some giveaways, and a bunch of other stuff that I just don't share anywhere else. So you got to get in on the club. Keep going. You are stronger than you think, and remember, you are allowed to live unapologetically in the body you have. Start where you are, start where you can, just start. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Curvy TV. Say bye-bye, Gabby. Oh, sure, now you won't talk. Go figure.